Okay, so now I'm gonna not go in, but I have these other eyeshadows. They're by Amuse Cosmetics. This is in Creme. They're single eyeshadows. They're $1. So there's Creme. This is Nude. So it looks like this. Just open it up. So Ginger and Paprika, they're 2 different shades. They looked a lot different on the website, but when I got them, they almost look the same shade. So I'm gonna pull out Ginger. This is Ginger, and then this is Paprika. It's like this. So they look a lot alike, but you could kind of see the difference. Like one's more pinky and one's more orangey. Paprika is more pinky. Got the shade Cinnamon. These are such cute names. What the heck? So cutie. This is Cinnamon. This is Desert. Last but not least, this is Chocolate. And it looks very chocolatey. So, those are my eyeshadows. And I'm just going to jump in right with those. I'm going to start off with Nude. This is my Sigma E40 brush. And it's super darked up. I don't even know how long I've had it for, but it's super beat. So I'm just going to dip it in like so. You can't see it, but there is a lot of fallout. Like, there is a lot. I don't think you could see it. But not a lot of fallout. It wasn't like chunky fallout, but there's definitely fallout. And I'm just gonna apply this to my crease. Not really my crease, but above my crease, because this is technically my crease, and I have hooded eyes. So I'm gonna go right above my crease. Next, I'm gonna go in with my E25 brush, and I'm gonna go in with Paprika, and I'm gonna apply that right into my outer corner and bring it into my crease. Just a little bit. I don't want to go all the way in like that, but just slightly bring it. I can bring it in, but if I'm gonna bring it in, I'm gonna use a super light hand if I'm gonna go in more, because we really want to smoke out the outer corner. So I'm just gonna swirl it in there to darken it up, and then go in, out with circular, moving in, only using side by side, and then going super light right here. Ooh, that is pretty. Okay, moving on. Okay, so what I like to do when I'm doing eye look like this, I'll do the transition shade, I'll do my crease color, and then I'll go in with a glittery color, or like a sparkly color, just something that just like brightens it up and just a super glam. So I'm going to go into that LOL palette. There's no actual names for these. The whole thing is just called See a Penny. And I'm probably going to go in with this shade right here. And I'm using my finger because I just feel like fingers apply better on sparkly colors. And I'm just gonna press it into my lid. And once I feel like it's pressed good enough, I'm going to swipe it. Oh, that's pretty. So pretty. Oh my god. Oh my god. Go in with the other side. Just get all up close and personal. If you guys think that like my videos are weird because of the lighting, that is because I like using daylight when I'm doing makeup, just because it shows the actual colors and all of that stuff and how it's gonna look outside, because looking outside is completely different than inside, and most of the time I am outside. But I want to darken it up and make it a little more cooler. So I'm gonna go in with, I think I'm gonna go in with chocolate. Just lightly tapping it on this Morphe B43 brush. Tapping off the excess. I'm gonna go in really light motion right in the outermost corner. Like so. If you can see, it already darkened it up a little bit. If you can see that. It just makes a slight difference. Again, tapping it, taking off the excess, going back in. So now I'm gonna go in and I got some eyelashes. I didn't get mascara or eyeliner, but I got eyelashes. These are the two eyelashes I got. There's the wispy and then the 523. These are really thick and long. I think I'm gonna go in with the wispies, or I might just do double up, so we'll see. Let's see what I choose. I ended up mixing both the lashes. I'm not completely done, it's not completely dry yet, but I wanted to show you how I do this. So I'm gonna take the 523 ones that look like this. I'm gonna take them off, apply them to the wispy ones that look like this. So this is what the wispy ones look like. I'm going to peel those off. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put them together, line them up like so, and push them together like this. So now it makes one lash like so. Let's see how long it needs to be. So I think I could cut off a good chunk. I'm going to apply the glue, and then I'm going to apply it to my eye. While I'm waiting for that to get tacky, I'm going to apply this mascara. This is not by Miss A, and I'm going to put it on my bottom lashes, and then I'm going to actually curl this side as well. These eyelashes are extremely long. So freaking long, oh my god. You probably can't tell the difference, but I can, between curled lashes and these lashes. These lashes kind of sit on and they're just like this, where the curled eyelashes are like this, so it actually helps me see more. I got two liquid lipsticks. They're both matte. This is Blogger, and then this is Vintage. Swatch it on my hand. Vintage. Oh, they're so pretty. Okay, so if you can see, this is Blogger, this is Vintage. Let's see how long it takes for them to dry. This is Blogger, but on my hand it's still a little wet. If you can see, it's dry all around there, and then right in the middle it's still wet, and it's been 2 minutes since it's been on. So it's not like a quick dry. On the lips it is, but not on your hands if you're swatching it. Just to let you know. Okay guys, so that is the end of my makeup tutorial using Shop Miss A's only $1 makeup. It's all only $1, and I got 20 items. I showed you my 20 items that I got and how I like them. This was not exactly how I wanted it to be. I don't recommend getting this because it is a baked highlighter. It looks probably better when it's wet. You can't even see it. So that is just super, it's really pretty, don't get me wrong, super pretty, like it's like a natural glow, like not so bright. However, I'm the kind of person who likes it to be like in your face, glowing, gorgeous, glowing. The eyebrow product was really good, felt a little waxy. This primer, I don't think this primer was the best. So it felt really liquidy. It got a little sticky towards the end, which I think was good to keep the foundation on. However, it says that it is poreless primer, and if we could get you zoomed in right here, you could still see my pores pretty well. Usually if I'm using my pore eraser or baby skin, I don't know exactly what it's called, if I'm using that, it usually covers those up. You can't really see those little pores that are pretty big. I have pretty big pores there. Those don't really show. The foundation was not full coverage, felt like liquid, and then felt heavy. Like it felt heavy on my face. As you can see, I could feel it on my skin. It felt like I could feel it on my skin. Yeah, it started to get darker. It started to oxidize on my face. It looks fine. You can't really tell because of my lighting. One day I'm gonna get good lighting, one day. However, this was an okay item. Wasn't the best, but an okay item. If you're looking, it's more like a tinted moisturizer. Like if you want a tinted moisturizer, this will do. This is not a foundation, however. To me, it's not. The concealer was really good, really dry, quick. You gotta work quick with it. But under my eyes, as you can see, it is creasing. I do not put powder under my eyes because I have dry skin, so I'll soak it up usually. But if you can see, I do have creasing, and that doesn't usually happen with other concealers. The eyeshadows are amazing. If you're gonna get anything, get the eyeshadows. Perfect. The bronzer, aka this is pretty much a foundation. It just is liquid makeup. Like it doesn't actually say what it is. I'm pretty sure it's a foundation. It's called Beautiful Bronze, and it was like liquidy. I like this. I don't think like if I had to, if this is the only thing I had, this would be great. However, it's not something that I really would love to use because I like using powders. For my bronzer, it just blends better. This is a little more dark, and then when I applied my blush, it was like super bright on my, my blush was super bright because of this. So I like this. It works as a foundation, not as a bronzer, a liquid bronzer. Do not try as liquid bronzer. This blush is super pretty. I didn't pat it out. Usually, this is what I was gonna say, after I blush and my cheeks have come down a little bit, I will take my foundation brush and pat it in to my skin, just so that it's not like right in your face blush. That's not, the blush is not something that you want to be like right in your face. However, this blush is super chalky, super chalky. It fell apart a lot, like barely patting it, and it was just like chunks were falling out. I don't know if it was the first layer or what, it just fell out. Eyelashes. These eyelashes are super pretty for $1. I got 2 of them and I mixed them together, and they are super long, but I love them. Perfect for like beginners, if you're just starting out makeup and you want makeup and you don't want to spend that much money. This was great. This is, honestly, I think it came out great. Like, I don't know if you guys think it came out great, but I think it came out really, really good. The colors are a little off. Actually, my foundation isn't off. I thought it was going to be too light, and then it started to oxidize on my face, and it actually matches my skin tone. And I believe I got it in tan. And this is, again, once again, not really a foundation. I don't know, maybe a BB cream. It's not a foundation. Like, it's buildable. However, it's not full coverage. You're not gonna get that full coverage. But oh my gosh, you guys, I almost forgot the liquid lipsticks that I use. So Blogger is the one that I use on my lips. I swatched this one. I didn't put it on my lips, but this is wonderful dried matte. It has a little stick, a little sticky, so it doesn't mean it's full. Like, you can't go and eat food and do everything and it still be on. But it is pretty good for $1. I'm not gonna lie. The smell is cherry. So if you do not like cherries, do not buy this. It smells like cherries, like a cherry lollipop. Like, you know, pop, like those lollipops. I think they're called pops. I don't know. They have like a Tootsie Roll pops. They have like Tootsie Roll chocolate in them. The cherry one smells exactly like this. This is what it smells like. So, I think that's it. Oh, this little sponge I got worked great on, not my under eye. And it was also had a weird smell. Like paint. Like a paint smell. Other than that, everything was really good, and for $1 for every single one, I think the look came out great. So guys, that is the end of my video. Shop A is definitely a go-to. A lot of the things were sold out. However, these Amuse eyeshadows, if you could get your hands on these, oh my gosh, purchase them. They are gorgeous and they work great, super blendable. And it was just all amazing, amazing.